Hello, hello, and welcome everybody. JB here with JB's RCs. Thanks for stopping by. Fantastic running video for you today. Coming at you with the Redcat Ascent. This is the 1/10 scale crawler they did. This is the first version. And of course, after I did all my modifications and upgrades on this, they came out with the Fusion version, which was much better. RTR out of the box from what I understand in this. But I got this set up quite nicely, and pretty much everything they did to the Fusion I did to this, minus the carbon fiber chassis. I left the steel chassis on this. I did like it a lot. It's very stiff and very sturdy, and adds that little bit of weight to what you like. So, other than that, we got some brass on the front of this, some brass portal covers, some brass knuckles. Got some deep dish 1/9 metal beadlock wagon wheels on there. These are running the Pro Line Aztecs, the 1/9 Pro Line Aztec tires. Fantastic little tire, grip very nicely. I'd say they're very similar to the grip, same grip as the Hyrax that they sell. Very popular tire for rock crawlers, so this one should be right up there too if everybody's using them. Little body mod, I took the bed off, of course, and mounted it up, so just the cab's on there. I moved the battery up to the front next to the servo. Still running stock servo because it actually works really nicely. I didn't add a ton of weight, minus that little bit of brass on the front. So it actually took some weight off as well. Took off the battery tray in the rear, just left that brace up there. We took off the outer springs on the shocks, which most people are doing the inner springs, but the outer spring was much smaller, shorter, and easier. And I tried that, and it seemed to work great for me. So just the outer springs removed on there. And then we got the Hobby Wing Fusion. It's got the 1800 in there. Very controllable, very crawlable. Uphill, downhill. Modulation is fantastic on those. I did have some brass spacers on here with the old wheels, but these are deep dish, so I pushed them out a little anyway, so I took those spacers off. Just needed some width to it and keep it a little more stable on the side wheels. Yeah, this line right here is a very tough line to get up, and no problem. Right up and over that bad boy. And here, a little nice little side hill at the top of that line. You spin around to head back up the rocks. Yeah, right there, perfect. No problems, didn't have to reverse or anything. Yeah, I do have the overdrive, the optional overdrive that comes with the truck itself to begin with, so I think it's a 30%, 25%. But I do have that in there, and those are real easy to change. They made this gearbox real simple to work on. Just open up the back, switch out a gear, that's it. Close the back up. You don't have to take the whole gearbox out or anything. It just has a little latch. It's pretty awesome. Good on you, Redcat. They've really been stepping it up lately with their stuff. So I also have the Ascent 18. Got that as soon as it came out. It's the only mini crawler I have, which says a lot. I did have to do some upgrades to that as well, but I actually broke that one a few times. I was driving on some homemade trails that were up in the trees. And people build like ramps and stuff up in the trees, and you drive in the trees, so that thing fell 6 foot, probably 4 times before I broke a link. And from then on, I just kept adding more stuff, making it stronger and making it heavier, because that's the one thing I don't like about those smaller rigs, the 24th and 18th scales. They're so light, you can't really get a good suspension setting on them. They get real bouncy, and there's not enough weight to push down the tires and to grip. So 10 scale's still my way to go. Got quite a few, and this is in my top 5 for sure, performance-wise. Supposedly it is an LCG style chassis. I think it's only like an 8% or 8 degree grade on the center skid there.
Oh, across the street, yeah.
Like I said, solid chassis, great setup, a few mods and tweaks, and it's just unstoppable. I do like the look. There's those wheels. They're kind of a goldish brass color. The deep dish, the wagon style. The Aztecs, very nice tire on there, like I said. And of course, the Fusion 1800 is probably one of the best cheap options. So if you want to go a little better, you can get the Fusion Pro, the 2300 kV. But that's almost twice the price, so these 1800s are wonderful. Highly recommend. noticing now that not the greatest in recording, so sorry if you guys can't see the whole entire truck while it's going. But must have been a lazy day, or I was chit-chatting or talking with somebody for most of it, so missed out on some of the best shots. But I think we're just showing that this is a very capable and performance-based crawler. Like I said, I've done very little as far as modifications and stuff to this. Motor ESC, still running stock transmitter receiver, still running stock servo, stock axles, stock shocks, stock body. The only weight I've added was a little bit of brass on that front axle and the metal bead locks with the tires. The tires that were on the stock one were actually really good tires, but they had them glued to the plastic rims, and nobody wants plastic rims on a crawler, so instead of just buying a whole other set of their tires and matting them, I've used multiple sets on this. So I think ruptures worked really well on it, and these Aztecs work really nice. 3S lipo, of course, as usual. Nice little shorty pack. I think I got 1,300 milliamp hour in there. Because the truck is insanely heavy, it definitely lasts 45 minutes to an hour of straight crawling, so no complaints there. And it does look good. I mean, it's a half cab only setup that I have. Like I said, I took the bed off, but it looks decent. Like I said, with those wheels on there, I think it looks nice. The blue color, I like it a lot. When it did have the full body on, I actually thought the red looked better, but with the half cab, I like the blue better. And those wheels look great on there. So, well, I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you have any questions about the truck itself, or anything at all, really, just throw them down in the comments. While you're at it, go ahead and like and smash that notification button and subscribe. Really appreciate all the support. Always a lot of fun out here crawling with the guys, and we're up at Redcat Ascent Preserve. Ian and I, with Ian's RCs. If you haven't checked him out, he's got a channel, Ian's RCs. He does a lot of the smaller scale stuff, so go check that out if you're into the smaller scales. We'll have some more videos coming for you again soon. Busy season at my job right now, so won't be having as many as during the summertime when it gets a little slower here. But I'm going to try to keep posting as many as I can. Always getting out every Sunday and having some fun, so I always have some videos to mess around with. But hope everybody has a great week. And again, thanks for stopping by, and get out there and have some fun.